Off Limits is the money podcast that blows up stereotypes, showing you that managing money doesn't have to be hard.
We want you to thrive, not only with your money, but in every part of your life.
What you will get out of this podcast is real, relatable, and relevant tips and strategies that you can apply today. Hi, I'm Donald Raymond, and this is
Christine Spiak. We are money coaches, business owners, and colleagues who are passionate about helping you become more of who you are. So if you're ready, join us.
Kind of just jumped into our next category here. You said live out your dreams, and that's going to fit very nicely in with the why. Why budget? Why bother? So we know what it is, but why? Some people would say, why do that to yourself, right? It's handcuffs. I can't spend. You're just telling me that I can't use any of my money, and that's definitely not it. You called it a spend plan. You called it freedom earlier, and but you also called it scary. And I think maybe the scary comes from this piece, because when we start identifying the whys, why do we want to budget? Well, we're saying that we want you to budget, and we budget. Because it helps us achieve our goals. It helps us get to where we want to go financially. Some other people, you might be one of those, are thinking, if I budget, I don't get the things that I want. So yours might, you might be a why not to philosophy. And so hopefully we can share a few ideas here that help you see this from a different perspective. So Christine, why do we need to make a budget?
I mean, off the top, it's like your permission to say yes. So if you're the type of person who maybe you have a goal, maybe it's a trip you want to take to Europe or even, across the country, stay local. Maybe it's just always in the back of your head of something that you're never going to be able to afford because you don't have the system in place to be able to take that vacation one day. Maybe it's not as big as a vacation. Maybe it's something smaller that you just think, I can't give into that because I need my money going to food and utilities and shelter and transportation. But when you step back and you create these goals and you put a system in place where you can divvy up your money into your dreams, then you will achieve them.
So you're stepping right into the how, and I love that. And I think to really just capture the why.
Yes, let's go back.
It's what drives us, right? Why do it? So I think you budget to motivate the intent, the habit, and the discipline to set goals. And those goals become your why to budget. So I kind of reversed it there, right? So a lot of times you guys will hear me say that actions need to be aligned with your goals and support of your values, right? So we align our actions with our goals. Those goals need to support our values. So if I work that philosophy backwards for the why, I need to have a why, right? And so what are those things that I want first? Some of those wants help me start to identify and define a why. And if I have a why, I can start to make a plan for how to achieve a goal that supports my values. And if all of that exists, now I need a roadmap. I need to know how to get there, right? And not all, but a large chunk of that goal is going to be a financial burden, right? Or a financial responsibility, I'll say. Because it doesn't need to be a burden, even if it feels like that sometimes. And that roadmap is your budget. So the why, in this case, why budget? Well, it's so that you can achieve your goals, which are built around your whys, your drive, your wants, your dreams. That's what the why is to me. It's putting money behind,
the bottom line is it's putting money behind what is most important to you.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Off Limits.
Beyond the podcast, we are money coaches who want to help you.
So if you are looking for help managing your money, use the links in the description below to contact either of us and learn how coaching can help you thrive.
Lastly, please help us to spread the word by subscribing, leaving a comment, and sharing our podcast with your friends and family.